I told you that 43% of cyber attacks target small businesses, and most could have been prevented with 5 fundamental network security steps? I'm Ross Whitmore, President and Founder of Northern Technology Services here in Petoskey, Michigan, and today we're building our digital fortress. No jargon, just practical protection you can implement right now. So over the past 10 years serving Northern Michigan businesses from Traverse City to Charlevoix, we've seen everything from ransomware attacks to data breaches. But here's the good news. Most network vulnerabilities follow predictable patterns, and today I'm sharing the exact 5-layer security approach we use to protect our clients. So the first layer, perimeter defense. Think of your network like your business building. Layer 1 is your front doors, your windows, and your perimeter defense. This starts with your firewall, which acts like a security guard checking IDs before anyone enters the network. First, change those default passwords on your router and firewall immediately. We see businesses get compromised constantly because they're still using admin and password 123. Next, set up a separate guest network. Your customers shouldn't be on the same network as your accounting files. It's like having a separate waiting room. Visitors stay separate from your private office. Keep your firmware updated. An outdated router is like leaving your front door unlocked. We automatically handle this for our managed clients, but if you're doing it yourself, make sure that you check this at least monthly. So the second layer is access control. Layer 2 is about who gets in and how. Multi-factor authentication, or MFA, is your best friend here. Even if someone steals your password, they still can't get in without second factor. And here's what we implement with every client. First, enable MFA on everything. Microsoft 365, your accounting software, your banking. Second, follow the principle of least privilege. Your receptionist doesn't need admin access to the server, just like your IT person doesn't need access to payroll. For remote workers, use a VPN. Think of it like a private tunnel from their home directly to the office network. No stopping at public Wi-Fi coffee shops along the way. Password policies matter too. A minimum of 14 characters, mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. And please stop writing them down on sticky notes under your keyboard. So, layer 3, endpoint protection. All right, layer 3 protects every device that touches your network. This isn't your grandfather's antivirus anymore. We're talking next generation endpoint protection that's using AI to stop threats before they execute. Every laptop, desktop, tablet, smartphone needs protection. We use tools like ThreatDown that go beyond traditional scanning to actually watch how programs behave. And if something acts suspicious, it gets stopped immediately. Email security is critical here too. We filter emails before they reach your inbox, catching phishing attempts and malicious attachments. And remember, your employees are your first line of defense, but they shouldn't have to be cybersecurity experts. And for mobile devices, establish clear policies. Personal phones accessing company email need basic security requirements. Screen locks, automatic updates, remote wipe capabilities if they're lost or stolen. Now, layer 4, monitoring and detection. Layer 4 is about seeing the invisible threats. We monitor network traffic, looking for unusual patterns. If someone's computer suddenly starts communicating with servers in Eastern Europe at 3 a.m., well, that's a red flag. Log management sounds boring, but it's crucial. Track who accessed what, when, where, how, and from. If there's ever an incident, then it can be traced exactly to what happened and how do we prevent it next time. Our goal is a 5-minute emergency response time, and we hit that constantly. When something goes wrong, every minute counts. The faster you detect and respond, the less damage occurs. This is where having a professional team really pays off. We're watching your network while you're sleeping. On weekends, during holidays, threats don't take time off, and neither do we. Layer 5, backup and recovery. Layer 5 is your safety net. Backup and disaster recovery. Follow the 3-2-1 rule. 3 copies of your data, 2 different types of media, with 1 copy stored off-site. Here's the key. We test these backups monthly. A backup you can't restore is just expensive storage. We actually boot servers from backup images to make sure they work when you need them. We provide image backups for servers, cloud backups for desktops, and specialized backup for Microsoft 365 and QuickBooks, including QuickBooks Online. If ransomware hits, We can have you back up and running in hours, not days or weeks. Disaster recovery isn't just about data. It's about keeping your business running. So we can also talk about LTE failover for internet outages and having a clear recovery time objective for every system. So your 30-day action plan. All right, here it is, the roadmap, the 30-day roadmap to better security for your business, your organization. Week 1, audit your current setup. Enable MFA everywhere. Change those default passwords on all of your network equipment. That even includes your printer you got from the printer guys. Configure a proper firewall rules, set up basic network monitoring, and create that separate guest network. That's week 2. Week 3, deploy next generation endpoint protection and establish that backup strategy. And don't forget to test those backups. Week 4, document everything you've done and test your incident response plan. Red flags to address immediately, default passwords still in use, no backup testing in over 6 months, users sharing admin credentials, or software that just hasn't been updated this year. Now remember, network security is not a one-time setup. This is an ongoing process. Technology changes, threats evolve, and your business grows. If you're feeling overwhelmed, that's completely normal. We offer free network security assessments for businesses throughout northern Michigan. Whether you're in Gaylord, Boyne City, Harbor Springs, or anywhere in between, we can help evaluate your current security posture and identify gaps. You can reach out to us at 844-959-5040 or visit ntsmanage.com. We're located right here, 231 State Street in Petoskey. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out to this episode of NTECH Tips. And stay tuned for more as we are constantly promoting videos and pushing out more content to help keep you informed and make better business decisions. So make sure to give it a like, give a subscribe, and stay tuned. Thanks for hanging out.